Hello. Like the European Union slowly driving past Great Britain's house, looking longingly, and then hurriedly driving away, lest it be recognized, this is the discriminating gamer. Say, kids, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Minecraft, Builders and Biomes from Ravensburger. In Minecraft, Builders and Biomes from Ravensburger, 2 to 5 players take on the roles of block people as they attempt to build buildings and have fun. Each player will get a 3x3 grid where they will be able to build their various buildings, and will have various kind of landscapes in it. You'll also have their point tracker around the side of the board. Players will also lay out 16 tiles face down. These will contain buildings, these will contain monsters that you'll fight, and you'll also place around the edge of those 16 tiles various weapons cards also face down. Players will also construct a giant block. Using wooden blocks you'll place in the center of the play area, and you'll put this like cardboard holder around it, and then pull up the cardboard, so you just have that big block of blocks right there in the play area. Now, on a player's turn, they can do 2 actions, and there are several actions that they can do. First of all, they can take 2 of the blocks from the big block there. And the different colored blocks, of course, are different ways they're going to be able to build the different buildings, so they can go ahead and claim 2 of those. But the thing of it is, 2 sides of that block have to be visible, and of course you have to take one that's on the top row or is exposed on one of the bottom rows. But you can't, of course, have a block on top of the one you want. Players can move their little standee up to 2 spaces along that 16 tile grid in any direction, up to 2 spaces, and then when they arrive there, they can flip over all of the tiles around them, as well as the various any weapons tokens that are next to them. Players can build a building. They can spend the blocks they have in order to take one of those buildings off of that grid, revealing the next one underneath it, and placing that on somewhere, wherever they want, on their particular player grid board. If a player is next to a weapon for an action, they can go ahead and take that weapon and put that kind of in their treasure pool. And finally, players can choose to fight one of the mob. Fight one of these characters in the mob. Now, how that works is the character is revealed and they have a number of hearts in them. Now, you start out the game with some eggs, but also with some kind of relatively weak weapons with a number of hearts on them. As you get more and more weapons, you can place them into your deck, if you will, of treasures. You go ahead, you randomize those, you shuffle those, and then you reveal the top 3. If you have equal to or greater than hearts on your weapons, you can defeat that specific monster, and that will give you persistent bonuses or other goodies throughout the game. Now, the game takes place over the course of 3 rounds. Now, the block is 4 blocks high, and as soon as all the blocks are gone from the top row, you go ahead and you score the first thing. Now, the first thing you're looking for, kind of the regions. How many contiguous regions, terrain do you have next to each other? And, of course, you get that by building the building, so you're looking for contiguous terrain. After all the second level of blocks are gone, then you're looking for specific buildings. How many of a specific type of building do you have, and that's how you're going to score it. And then finally, after the whole entire 3rd block is gone, and you can go down to the 4th one, but as soon as all of the ones from the 3rd level are gone, you score the 3rd section, which is various symbols, various types of things that are going on in those buildings. Once you do all that scoring, you go ahead, you add up all the numbers, and whoever has the highest score wins Minecraft, Builders and Biomes. So I gotta tell you, I have never played Minecraft, the video game. I think I've seen it played a few times, but I've never played it. Sounds like fun, but it's just not something I've ever done. So when I got this game, the good people at Ravensburger sent it to me to review, and Ravensburger's done some just outstanding games recently with Disney villainous and Jaws and horrified, I'm certainly going to give Ravensburger the benefit of the doubt. But I went ahead and I kind of went into this, well, I don't know the IP, whatever. And I read the rules, and to be honest, it looked very simple, and I was like, okay, whatever. We played it. My friends and we played this game, and it was kind of surprising how much we really did enjoy it. This was a lot more fun than I was expecting it to be, because you've got those real choices. What do you do on your turn? Do you get the blocks? Which blocks do you take? Which blocks can you take? Of course, should I fight someone this turn? Should I make myself stronger with the weapons? Do I just want to go somewhere and reveal more tiles because I need certain buildings in order to score the way I want to score? So there's real choices in this game, and it's a quick game, too. It's not a very long game at all. So all these factors together means I was very pleasantly surprised with this game. I wasn't expecting much, and it really was a lot of fun. I have no problem recommending this 100%. Recommendation for the discriminating gamer for Minecraft Builders and Biomes is buy it. Thank you once again for joining us today on The Discriminating Gamer. As always, we ask you to please leave a comment for us on YouTube, on Board Game Geek, on our Facebook page, or on thediscriminatinggamer.com. We ask you to please like us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and follow us on Twitter. We are The Discriminating Gamer. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Brexit, I always thought that sounded like a breakfast food. Yes, I'll have the ham, sausage, and some Brexit. I love me some good Brexit. Brexit.
Please somebody help me on my feet again. And I don't know where I'm going, and I don't know where I've been. Please somebody help me on the solid ground. It's a long time, and I'll be dying. Once a year I wind up in the band.
Probably the nicest face paint that George has ever gotten, and that's saying something.